Hey everybody, so it's going to be a quick demonstration video. I'm going to be using the Milwaukee M18 shop vac, so please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, so I moved this cabinet and everything that was in it, which is all chemicals and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to move this one, which has extra food and pantry items in it, spices, stuff like that. And that one right there also has a bunch of pantry and spices and noodles and extra items that I have extra for food, like noodles and stuff like that, spaghetti noodles, lasagna noodles. Freezers right here, dog food right there. So this is what we're working on today. Ended up getting installation for free, so I'm not going to be installing it, but the new one is sitting right there. I figured I'll move the dryer. I'm going to be replacing these soon too. I showed some photos on Instagram of a new Samsung washer and dryer that have the quick load on the top, where you can put like socks and stuff on the top for the dryer, and same with the washing machine. It has like socks and, you know, underwear or whatever you could put on the top. It will do like a really small load, like I don't know, I think it's like half a pound or something in the top for both machines, washer and dryer, and then their front loads. And they're big machines, so these are going to get replaced with those. These are a $500 set of machines compared to $6,000 set of machines that those Samsungs I was looking at about 2 years ago were about $6,000. Now they're reasonably costed at like $2,600 or $2,300, something like that. But here's the Milwaukee shop vac. This giant hole right here was from the last gentleman that installed this particular machine. He installed the piping and everything. This pipe used to be inside the wall. It was actually tucked this way and in the wall. Problem with what he did is he didn't sweat the pipe properly, from what I remember. And when he turned the system on, the pipe exploded. This pipe exploded, as well as this one, for whatever reason. I don't know. But I do know that he had to cut out this section. You can see where the drywall is just bouncing. It's not even attached anymore. And I just haven't had time to fix it. And this happened back in, I think, 2007. You know, work and life is sometimes more important. Your kids are more important than something's not really harming anything. Yeah, it's open. It needs to be sealed because of the fact that there's air coming in from outside. But this machine has seen better days. For whatever reason, it just started leaking all over the place. It just started leaking down the side of itself, and the bottom rusted out. I'm sure that has something to do with the air coming from outside. But I'm gonna set this up and see if I can get a good angle. There. I'll just clean some of the floor. I also cleaned my truck the other day with it, I just didn't record it. you can see that, I didn't even notice this, but you can see that there's just a not connected pipe just sitting there against the wall. The shop vac, it works pretty well. Right now I just have a CP 3.0 in it. It's got 3 bars still. So I'm gonna get the dryer moved. I will get all the dust bunnies and everything else, and I'll bring you guys back after I get the dryer moved. Alright everybody, so we're back. I think it might be clogged. Yeah, it's clogged. Looks like I'm gonna have to put some water on the floor, and I'm gonna have to scrub this before I can use the shop vac again. So yeah, I don't know what all this is, but it's caked onto the tile, unless it's from the hot water heater leaking, and it just created this slime all over the floor. There's a huge crack in the back right there where the cinder block wall is not concrete. So I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit. That way it's clean when the gentleman comes out to install the hot water heater. And it gives me a good opportunity to make sure that underneath the dryer is clean. And if I have time, I'll probably get behind the washing machine as well. But I'll bring you guys back as soon as I can get a little bit of water on the ground, or I don't know if I'm gonna mop it or what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. I'll bring you guys back as soon as I'm done. Hey everybody, so me and my wife are cleaning this up. I'm actually debating whether or not I'm actually just gonna use the multi-tool and just remove these 3 tiles right here. This one's completely already gone. And then there's these 3. I don't know yet. There isn't one right here. There's a portion of one right here. I'm sure I can always tile the room later. I don't know if there's a crack under here. I did use the multi-tool in this 2 square section right here, and I found a crack. I also found out that there was ants coming in into this crack. I don't know how, but I'm debating whether I'm going to actually remove the tile or not, because if it's covering up cracks in the concrete, then, you know. But it is coming clean. It just looks like dirt, dust that was in here, plus the hot water heater that was leaking, because you could see that there's rust on the concrete and powder. Because we have no hot water, so we're kind of using her little teapot thingy to boil some water. So kind of woke my wife up to see if she can help me. So we'll bring you guys back when we have majority of it cleaned up. Hey everybody, so I'm going to use the Milwaukee brushed multi-tool, and I'm going to remove this tiny amount of tile. Does not look like there's a hole under that little spot. There's just no point of that piece of tile. It wasn't really covering anything. 80% of the tile was missing. So, look at that. You saw 2 Milwaukee tools in one video. So let's Killing up some of the dirt. So, it works pretty well. Brings you back when we got some more of it clean. Oh, there we go. So wife found another piece of tile I can remove. Oops. Really? Shop vac. So, shop vac's definitely getting dirty. Excuse me. So this is going to be the last portion of the video. I'm just going to add one more section to the video after this. We're going to turn it back on when it's completely done. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Our wife is leaving to go to bed.
Night.
Alright, so this is what we got. We got it cleaned up the best we could. I removed those tiles that were basically gone. When this hot water heater is moved, I'm going to see if the installer will let me just quickly clean the floor real quick. Try to get as much of the rust and weird slimy yellow crap that was on the floor that you can see. There's still some slimy yellow stuff on the floor. This tile peeled up, but I don't care about the tile. And then you can see there's actually ice crystals on the top of this. I don't know if it actually shows up on the camera. It may not show up on the camera. Oh, yeah, a little sparkle if you pay close attention. But yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, I guess it rusted at the top and then it just started leaking down. And the bottom is just as bad. So, but this multi-tool did a pretty good job for a brush tool. And let me set this down real quick, guys. There's a lot of stuff in the filter. I got as much out of the filter as I possibly could for the moment. If you guys have any tips on how to, a good way to clean the filter, let me know. This is all the dirt that was on that flower. Dust bunnies and everything. It's not a crap ton, but it's plenty. Plus there was a little bit of dirt in here that I cleaned my truck a couple days ago, which wasn't a lot. But yeah, it did a really good job. Filter easily disconnects. So I'm happy with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the demonstration and a couple of these tools being used. I'm gonna put all that back in that cabinet when it goes back in there. And we'll be doing some more videos. Some more of these Milwaukee tools are going to be demonstrated. There's a super sawzall, the Stubby, right angle grinder, the Ratchets, 1/4 and 3/8, the Fuel M12 sawzall or hacksaw. I already used the stapler. I just didn't do a video on it. Problem is I need to sell this TV, but this was all nice and sewn, and the cats ripped it up. You can see where I re-stapled everything. So it didn't last very long. I think it lasted a day. So I'm gonna have to figure out another way to fix that. I'm thinking about just putting like 3/4 board up and just boarding it off instead of attempting to reseal it with fabric, because they seem to rip it open quite a bit. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon for future updates, or check out my Amazon affiliate links, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.